Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Silver Gauntlets, and we are here for the Wanderers bracket finals for Triforce Blitz. And this is, in fact, game one, not game two. But we are looking at a Natheirean versus Egodev, and we're about a minute off on that timer, apparently, because we're getting going right away.
Whoops, there we go.
I'm Jax. I'm here with Miraba. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing tonight?
Good. We have Path of Power 0 steps. We have Path of Wisdom 11 steps, and Path of Courage of 17 steps. Oh, this is exciting.
And Force on the Path of Wisdom.
Okay, so this is an exciting spread. I was disappointed when I saw that 0 path because I was thinking like, oh man, not another one of these really fast Blitz seeds on Restream. I want a little bit of like, I want to be able to enjoy this finals, and then we see 11 and 17. We got something to go with. And the other thing I was going to ask was, who's going to be the first person to buy a shield? I think we know the answer.
It's Natheirean.
It's Natheirean.
Natheirean doing the thing where you run in and out very fast before you get to CAC even. And you make sure you get enough money.
Honestly, when you're seeing like 11 and 17 piece paths, this is like not even a time sink. You're gaining time doing this because you know you're going to be doing a lot of dungeon diving.
Yeah.
You have saved
Forest.
Time.
Forest! I just watched Doc Heaps die to the Stalfos because he didn't have a shield.
Yeah, those
Stalfos
and Forest. Yeah, you don't want to walk into the water. But Stalfos, the Forest Stalfos, you often end up on 3 or 4 hearts for the entire seed. Forest Stalfos are really deadly. Well, hey, you get 4 hearts at least this seed. Very good. But yeah, we have interesting stuff going on. We should be paying attention.
Ooh. What's in the grotto? Ocarina is Nocturne. Okay. And hovers.
Hover boots.
Okay, well that's...
DC Deku Water. That's not a very long path set, eh? Like, that's really only 4 required to get that Nocturne. Between a long shot, iron boots, and the Hikiri sword. Natheirean winning the buy a shield race. We can be done. We can go home now.
And here's Sunsong in the windmill, and just the 50 rupees up there. Ego not picking it up to then go buy a shield after, which is maybe, you know what? Might grab it after Dompe.
Yeah, we start with Song of Time, so that's an option.
Sometimes that happens. You just pass through, pick up the rupees or whatever's up on top.
Yeah. That, again, or you can just find a shield.
I'm sorry, Natheirean.
Honestly, he's not lost that much time. He's only, some song behind here. No, we've not spoiled anything. We just said we started with Song of Time. That's on their starting screen. Yeah, we know Shadow's Medallion. That's true.
We'll be actually able to check Sunsong Grave.
Maybe I did spoil it because I have it written down. Dang,
we have what written down?
Oh, our stones.
Oh, did you?
I was thinking ahead.
That! Yeah, sorry. I
did not.
We know what our stones and medallions are.
We checked that before the seeds,
so we can fill it out on our notes.
Because our runners read things exceptionally fast. Oh, is that a butter knife on the TARDIS? I'm not sure. I didn't look at anything important to me. Let's take a second look.
Oh, Sunsong has something.
If this is Iron Boots Death Star, thank God. You're not fired. I don't know how I could fire you. I'm not in charge of you. I could just fire you with Iron Boots energy.
They are just really close. Natheirean just made up all that time.
Yeah, Natheirean just moved very efficiently through Kakariko. Again, he's 1 check behind here.
Oh, bodied by fire number 1. Alright, where do you go from here?
We have
assuming you don't get anything off of Dompe.
The early hover boots actually make me think the adult river play is stronger than usual.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Check several hint stones, pick up potentially a few items.
And all those items are fully in logic. Like, I like that play anyway, but with the hover boots alive, another option is going up the... I did not see that.
I couldn't see it either.
It's dark.
It was brown. Brown on the bottom. It looked like to me. But it wasn't like wallet colored or bomb bag colored.
Yeah, I think I would be looking at, given our current item layout, I would be looking at either a early adult river or heading up towards the Goron City into Crater to grab that song early.
Also tempting. Alright, Ego picking up that cash. You will need it for some scrubs.
Yeah, having a nice supply of money is just a really... It's just a real
there's our choose. There's our shield. We're gonna bomb open the grotto.
Yeah. Okay, candle. Okay, so that's blue fire up there. Thank you. Appreciate it. That was bothering me.
Candle. That's what we saw. Oh.
Yeah, because I was wondering what that kind of bronzy color thing
sense.
was. That makes so much sense. Thank you so much. That
wouldn't have crossed my mind as like something you would see.
Yep. Perfect. Well, looks like Natheirean's going to pass on that 50 for missing the jump.
Well, missed the jump, it looks like, actually. And Egodev gonna go up to Goron City, it looks like.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly viable here.
We have only 9 shoes remaining, which is... Yeah, I don't... if you're clearing lost woods and everything, I'd rather have a few more.
Checking DC for the power piece, that's something as well.
What's up top? I couldn't see that.
Looks like a deck of shield.
Okay. And looks like Natheirean's going to do the same thing. Yep, save quit, absolutely.
Yeah, get that save scum ready. And straight into DC.
Yeah, save, not save quit. We might quit after this. It's possible we save quit if we find something. Yeah, you can get, reliably, you can get everything in the front of DC with bomb shoes, and this is enough shoes to go into the back, although I would probably hold off on that. Okay, Zora's River!
Oh. Okay, well my call is a moot then.
Well, you still might want to pick up those snoop stones at some point,
Actually, that is something where if you get a scale, that's a really viable route to walk to or from Forest.
Okay, that was a small chest in the bottom of DC.
Yeah, a really hint-dense area that's hinted foolish is
a really good
place to go. Just if you're, but only if you're like thinking about it as a route to or from a place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
oops. Oof. Okay, Egodev. There we go.
Yeah, that's
unfortunately spending
that's
a few
costly.
extra shoes. Well,
that now
definitely
means
hoping
he cannot
scum away all of this.
Yeah, he cannot finish checking DC now. There is something here, though.
Okay, what is it?
A scale.
Oh, there's your scale. Oh.
Yeah, you would want to keep that, but...
Oh,
well...
down to 3 choose. Do you... Natheirean has 5.
Yeah, Kalo, I don't think we're going to see either of these runners throwing Bomb Shoe on King Dodongo. That is a trick that most people do not have in their back pocket. You also honestly,
need enough shoes, and we don't have enough.
Yeah, honestly...
we need strength here.
If I was in Egodev's position, I would probably consider taking my save scum and going back for that scale.
Okay, what?
With Natheirean's chew count, I would probably keep it.
Yeah, I didn't see any gold on the edge of the chest. So I'm going to assume that was a small chest.
Oh, we have a big chest here, though.
Yeah, it is 17 steps through courage. 17 is quite sizable.
Yes, the longest I've seen in a run is 22. A bow. That's worth keeping.
Okay, you got a scale and a bow. Yeah. That is a fair trade now. God, Natheirean just gaining all this ground off of execution.
Yeah, he's been moving very smoothly through here.
And one other one.
And there's our
oh my god!
Natheirean's
gonna be like, what, 10 seconds behind?
Yep, but yeah, and Egodev just nips the Triforce piece.
Someone is gonna...
I mean, gotta say it, Team by a Shield, might have lost this race to the first Triforce piece.
That would be ridiculous.
I don't think it's gonna decide the race.
I think we're gonna see another piece.
People are gonna feel like, oh, 11-17, that's nasty, it's awful, no one's ever gonna get that.
These are practiced runners by this point.
One, yeah, these is the finals. And two, we're doing 11-17, it often just means you have a long path to a song, and sometimes that song is like you can go around.
Forest access.
Forest access, exactly.
Or you might be for weird key logic and spirit or something like that.
GTG key logic.
GTG, yeah.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time is Nocturne, and we have... You know, that could easily be it. We could be with the early hover boots.
Okay, Natheirean is checking the maze. Because he does have... I'm not seeing anything
back there.
A lot of the time, it's just I assume if I don't see that little bit of yellow.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. It's pretty obvious when you're dealing with a large chest. Recently, I've come to realize, like, being unconfident with peaks, like, nah, it's...
Oh shit!
Oh no, pulled
the stick!
Youngest cavern on the path of courage. Well, that's a good reason to keep those things.
I don't know who else saw that. Natheirean had the problem where you put bow opposite something.
Oh,
and when you release it, the spring back pulls out the other item. And often it's a chew for some reason. People like putting chews and usually the bow opposite. And it means that you wind up wasting chews. Usually it's right here, actually. I don't know why. I keep on seeing it.
That makes sense. I was wondering how that got mishit, but I play on buttons.
Yep, it is absolutely a stick thing.
Listen, don't call Light Trial early. Light Trial can be a 3.
Kokiri Forest is foolish.
Do you still poke your head into Midas' house?
Mm-hmm. How about some more chews?
I think both these runners would love some chews right now.
You absolutely swing by. You know, as long as there's some other reason you're going there.
Yes, a foolish spot can have chews and Triforce Blitz. They do not open new checks, so they are not considered. They are considered to be unfoolish items. Yeah, now can also get the song
like
here,
maybe you run out of out of Lost Woods into Kokiri Forest, and you're just like, I'm going to check the hint stone, and check Midos, and then warp somewhere.
Got ourselves another big chest here. Fire Temple is in the Path of Courage.
Yeah, we've already seen this one, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, DLC, wonderful.
No, we haven't. That was a different...
That is the...
Oh, right, yes, it was also blowing up a boulder into a grotto, right, because Natheirean went into Freighter. And...
That's nothing.
Yep, nothing. And we have irons.
Temple of Time Wisdom.
Yeah, so this is interesting. Natheirean's going to pick up this extra song and then presumably We're not? Oh. Well, because we have no warp songs, and I guess we're not banking on that being a warp song.
That is weird, though. Why would you not go get that? That's not fully in logic, but you're assuming this is logical.
You got your hovers, so why?
It's right there. Are you standing basically right there? It's very odd.
I assume it was because you'd have to save quit out if you don't get a useful song to warp out. And you might want to just finish up some, like maybe what you do is you run through Lost Woods and then you run back in to Crater.
Maybe because he's seen the fire path. Maybe he's thinking about, what if I just like hop into Lost Woods, and then just try and go into fire. I'll just try and end my path in fire. Like see if I can just do a quick fire dip.
Something like that.
That would make sense because you can't really climb out of.
Yeah, so you're gonna do your shit and then end your adult run wherever it ends over there. And if you get a warp song, great. If not, you just quit. And your baby prepare to go child.
Yeah, the ZL on Sacred Forest Meadow is interesting because that can be a way to really inflate some path lengths. If we have a deep
Minuet or Sarias.
If Minuet or Sarias is our path at Temple of Time.
God, that would be... Yeah, so... so
okay, that's a good name interaction there. Good luck, have fun, it's so hot in here.
Alright, well, let's see if Egodev is doing that same thing. It's Bolero! Well, I mean, I guess you do a few checks in fire?
I mean, I don't hate the idea of peeking into the front of fire.
Alright, we're gonna do... I guess we're gonna do, the ferry. And then what? We have to figure out what we want to do. We have a bow, we have hovers, we have a scale.
Yeah. That Hyrule Castle is foolish, wonderful. Bow, hovers, scale.
What are you doing with that?
So, point that what Natheirean did there, if you have hovers and you're going to get launched back, put on the hovers because then he'll hole-in-one you into the fairy fountain. It's really funny and also it's a little more efficient.
Kind of just go... It treats you, even though you're falling down, like hovers are equipped, so you just slide across.
It looks really funny and it works well.
Natheirean is checking this one too, because those 2 extra chews, gonna see what happens. Alright, yeah, Ego is out of chews, so we can't check the fairy fountain. That was the last chew to get in there.
They really burned their chews today, but again, you got the Triforce piece, so you can't complain.
Like, so I know that sometimes what you do is you... in this kind of... Goron's foolish. Okay, so I know sometimes what you do in this situation is you don't spend any chews on your way over to Sacred Forest Meadow. Pick up the song, save, and that way you have all your chews for your way out. And if you need to quit and scum them back, you still have that song.
Yeah.
Don't if you don't have many chews, don't use them on the way in. I know it's tempting because you're going right past those checks, but better to wait.
So now we're getting our actual medallion checks, and you get to know everything we've known.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought that Egodev checked it, and he did not, apparently. He walked towards it, and then he turned around. So Temple of Time is path, Jabu is our Shadow Med, Fire is our Forest Medallion. There's something in the first check of Fire.
Oh.
It's a hook shot.
Hook shot! Oh, that
and
is
that's
nice. That is a nice find.
That means those hover boots are almost certainly on the path. Ah, look who's here. It's Hell Knight, trading with the party of 15. Hello, Hell Knight.
Unfortunately, we still don't have more explosives, but...
That's really good.
Quick forest dip, though.
Yep, I think that's
possible.
A great plan.
Go do it.
We got forest.
Pretty sure we're doing that right now.
Hook shot. We have a bow. We have Song of Time.
We have a shield.
Hover boots. We have a shield. We have forest on a path. Yeah, this is Egodev is going to go straight to forest. Do not pass go. Definitely pass Mido.
There we go. Took a few hops, but we got it. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar, tuning in for one of your first Triforce Blitz races, you can do forest with only a hook shot, because shortcuts are on. You can easily just walk over to Phantom Ganon, and you can hit the portrait with a hook shot. You do not need a bow.
So you can actually clear out Forest Temple. Forest Temple is defeatable right now.
And, go to Ganon's castle.
Non-logic.
Yeah, but you go anyway.
Oh yeah, you absolutely do.
You go anyway because you have these 11 and 17 paths.
Oh yeah, you try and get around as much logic as you can and patch it up later.
So, alright. Ganon's castle is a few more steps behind. Okay, sure, whatever. We're going there now. Inside Ganon's castle is the Path of Wisdom. Yep, okay. As I said, just try and cut it off. Cut out a few steps.
Yep, just try and go around some stuff.
Okay, Natheirean is gonna, I guess, get Richard.
I feel like a problem where in a Hyrule Castle town where they just have all these stray dogs wandering around all night.
They're so friendly, though.
They are very friendly. They will just follow you anywhere.
No one apparently wants to sleep cuddled up with their dog.
Terrible. Din's Fire. That's nice to have. Really with that kind of feel about, maybe we're looking at a Shadow Temple. That's nice to have.
So where's Natheirean going? Lon Lon Ranch?
Lon. Virgil Dante, I have one thought about this. It's a hot dog.
All right, we scummed those shoes. Let's try this one.
Do I need to go to the containment zone?
Ravaged Village Prelude of Light, which means that is the Nocturne check.
Yes, so that's behind Fire Spirit Forest. Nice early keys.
Guess clear all of Courtyard. Do as much as you can before the strength.
Oh yeah, I'd be
and then finish it off with Phantom Ganon, because you don't have Minuet.
Honestly, with those hover boots,
you still have to walk back.
Oh
that
yeah,
really sucks.
Oh, with the hover boots there. Miraba did nothing wrong. It was my fault. But if you look at one of the things I'll point out with Egodev, with his current loadout, he probably should have gone to the right instead of to the left. Because you actually have, Florist 4 Master is in logic with just the hover boots and no strength upgrade. So that is live, and you would actually be able to do it slightly more efficiently if you started from Forest 4 Master with those keys.
Did I accidentally make a pun or something?
Or did Virgil Dante just confuse our voices? Because I do deserve to go to the containment zone for that one, I'll admit it. But I won't because we have the policy of no active commentators in the containment zone.
Alright, well, we're about to see our song in Lon Lon Ranch, and it is Minuet! Okay,
no
well, alright, that's very easy to get to Forest. Now in Logic.
No forest bullshit, very good.
Well, okay, so hold on, but actually not really because our hookshot is not in Logic. Right? Because our hovers are strength locked or bomb locked?
No, our hovers were open, but our access to crater.
Oh, right, never mind. I thought they were in DC. They were not. It was our bow and scale in DC.
Yes, so we don't have logical access to crater
still in Logic.
Hovers are very much in Logic.
And I did not see at all what was in the silo. I'm guessing
arrows.
Arrows! Okay, Natheirean presumably doing Valley to Lake.
Yeah, this is a Valley Lake line here.
Do I ever see someone doing anything different? Oh, what if, well, maybe if they're going river or something, but river's barren.
Yeah, but you have Minuet and you can just warp out of the back. You do an S3 Valley Lake.
Yeah, alright.
And hit the open grotto on your way out, and then dive down through lake. But again, this conditional is something I probably wouldn't even think about if I didn't have a yeah. Red says this is a very Nath play to make. I'm like, yeah. It does have a very it's very structured. Nath seems to be a very structured player in a lot of ways.
Another key. We have 3 keys in Forest.
Unfortunately, we have no Pierre, so
yep.
No 3-key Forest. So Egodev's gonna go check out Forest Basement, but we have 2 more checks until we are strength locked here.
Okay,
ooh,
what do we got? Can we peek this? Oh, it's a big chest in the basement of Forest.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, let's go get that. What is it?
Yeah, it's a peek that I learned from Haiti Potato during the co-op tournament. We have a Goron tunic. No, I don't love that one, gotta say.
Oh, don't send us back into fire.
Not in love with that one. Not in love with the Goron tunic. I mean, I like not having to go buy a tunic, but also just having a tunic as a path item is always a little miserable.
Okay, what is... I'm okay, it's the piece of heart behind the waterfall. I'm waiting for that to pop in.
Yeah, it could be for the Volv kill, it could be for... But again, like, when the tunic becomes path, that means that both of your wallets are locked behind it, which is... just... I mean, it's a good way to extend a path. Steps do not include keys, Wayfaring Fox. Thank you for asking. That would be ridiculous, actually.
You would get some really big step counts.
Oh god, I don't want to think about, like, what... Okay, so now we're in GTG and Fire and Forest. What's your step count now? Our path count is now 47.
Spirit Temple is path to wisdom.
I am sort of feeling that Temple of Time maybe being Requiem now, or Epona's.
Egodev, unfortunately, not getting off of 1 cycle.
Yeah, Egodev is playing this a lot more like I would. I tend to hang around adult, like I try and find what I can adult, and just go and just see what I can get out of it.
Courage again.
Natheirean is playing a bit... I don't know, maybe it's a more traditional game. We're going for the Valley Lake, going for the 2-song route.
Oh.
Greg, very nice. Okay,
hey,
that's
Greg.
her path, obviously. Greg path. Path of memes. Yeah, whereas cred. Whereas Natheirean is playing this more traditional game, and Egodev is playing the hang around a longer adult, trying to push the adult thing, and I like pushing adult a little more because, again, there are only 3 child exclusive dungeons, where there are 9 adult exclusive or adult preferential dungeons. So if you're looking for something in a dungeon, you're going to find it as an adult, almost certainly. So I like that a lot. I like seeing that, but you do end up having to do a child wrap at some point. Oh my god! Seed is broken. Seed is broken.
Oh, Jabu is path to something. Wow, how'd that happen?
Seed's
Hold
broken.
on, time to actually check the notes. Okay, we have 4 wisdom paths and 5 wisdom paths and 3 courage. Sorry, 2 courage. This is not quite in order.
All dungeon paths is pretty good, actually, because we only have the Temple of Time. Yeah, the seed's broken. Jabu's path. Bomb bag.
There's our bomb bag.
Marvelous.
On child fishing. So Natheirean will actually be able to clear out Hyrule Field.
Tracker has Jabu light medallions backwards? No? The Jabu medallion is the Shadow medallion. It's okay, Ella. You thought about the seed too hard, and it's okay. It's okay. Just everything's fine. Yeah, and guess who's in their next path area? How'd you see it's on Path of Wisdom?
Yeah, and Egodev doesn't... Wait, does Egodev know that? The first... Did we see that twice? The first one we saw was Hyrule Castle 2. So Egodev doesn't actually know this, I think.
DMC Path of Wisdom. Oh, okay. DLC. It's the DLC. Why are you telling us all of this? Game, why are you giving us so much information?
That's a small chest. Natheirean being quite thorough.
Yeah, this seed is giving us a lot of information, and I'm uncomfortable. Like, this is scaring me a little bit.
Have not seen our Wanderer yet.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The problem, Dastar, is that I am an adult.
Okay, that is a domain large chest. What is in there? Egodev trying the bow extension and having a little bit of trouble. And saying, okay, I'm not going to keep... Oh, bigger on.
Plane check. Don't love that. I'm sorry, I was just laughing about, Dastar's roommate's opinion that he does not believe me about saying that I'm an adult. And I have a mortgage and a PhD, what else do you want from me?
Hyrule Castle Foolish.
Maturity?
Alright, looking like we're gonna pick up the song and then... I don't know what we're doing after that, to be honest.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's vanilla.
Yep. We all want answers. The seed will eventually give us some, I hope. And these runners will hopefully give us some.
Okay, so that Jabu... Okay, so Egodev is possibly wanting to know where that Riddo's letter is.
Yeah,
you could find that as child this time.
You would also need the boomerang for that to be interesting.
Yeah, you do, but it's...
Friendly reminder that the boomerang chest in Jabu is forced barren in Triforce Blitz settings. So you don't have to hike out there without being able to finish it.
Step 1 is still opening it up.
True.
Ooh. Slingshot target, nothing. Egodev picking up the dins.
We saw nothing of any interest in Natheirean's castle, did we?
I don't believe so, but Egodev was not able to do the shadow check.
Shadow 2 or predictably Spirit. He wasn't able to do the Spirit Trial 2 check.
Yeah, I couldn't make the
bow extension.
Yep, and had no choose.
Yeah, the bow extension is not straightforward at all. It does involve a pretty much a frame perfect flip between putting the bow away and pulling it back out.
It was actually down to maybe 10 arrows or something like that.
Yeah.
So may have just thought, no, I'm going to keep on burning them if I continue. Didn't do the climb, though. Oh my god, so there's the other hook shot. Hold on.
If the fire hook shot is... long shot.
Uh-oh.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of this 80 for Nocturne idea.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at that now. If you're 0 hook shot, and the other one that's very much in logic. And here's Egodev about to pick up that other hint.
Irons. I'm guessing the bombs aren't path, probably. That one spot where the Triforce was could also be for strength. Could be on strength.
Hack is path
of wisdom.
Wisdom, and that is
hovers.
It was Sun Song in the windmill and 50 rupees on top and a shield. That's all we got there.
No, the hovers were there.
Yeah.
So hovers are suns.
And the Sun Song had the choose.
Bomb choose. So yeah, it's...
Yeah, so all we got right now is the hovers.
Yeah, bombs, I would say I'm feeling okay about bombs being Wanderer. You do have to keep in mind that one spot in Dodonga's Cavern is accessible with a strength upgrade, so no guarantee on that one.
Or a hammer.
No, you do still need a strength upgrade.
I thought you could use a hammer on that wall.
You can use hammer and Din's Fire to lower the...
The hovers I thought were...
You can use a hammer.
Wait, I'm getting confused about where things were located. Hold on.
The Triforce piece, which is on a 0, was in the vanilla bomb chest.
Sorry, yes, that's right. I'm thinking about the scale chest.
Yeah.
When you start getting too many large chests, you get confused.
Yes, the Triforce piece that was on a 0 was past the stairs.
Yes.
But I think you can
there was
lower that in logic with the Din's Fire?
And the magic. Yeah, there was one seed where that was actually the case. That was
so that would make it a 0 to have a hammer and Din's Fire. So it could still be a path bomb bag. Time for 3 chickens. Just 3 of them.
Sure.
Get 3 chickens in chat. I don't have chickens, I have boots.
Last chicken, here we go. Magic. There we go. All right.
And that can be on our path to wisdom. So, let's take a look here at our potentials here. We've got...
I'm actually going to reorder the note sheet a little bit. Clear that out.
1, 2, 3. Shadow Trial 2 is actually active right now. Because we have eyes on a long shot and hover boots. And a long shot and inspire. This seed is giving us a lot of items and it's concerning. I'm concerned.
Concerning.
Honestly, a path item in Shadow Temple.
Do we know that the check in the Composer's Grave is dead?
We don't.
You have Dins. You have magic. You're not going to have to deal with a stick here.
And there's Song of Storms.
Storms. Oh. Natheirean, no, you don't have to do this.
Well, we are, and then we're gonna look at our items, and we're gonna realize we got
Dins, and we can just get magic. Or we didn't have to do this. There we go.
Someone clip that, please. That was good. Also, look at that. Look at that.
All right, what is it? Double magic.
Wow.
Okay.
Very
nice game.
So if we do need to go into Shadow Temple, that is path magic. On chickens. The other hookshot was on Ocarina Memory Game. So that's nice. Shadow Trial 2 doesn't even make that magic path because we have an active Longshot and Hover Boots, which you can use to get Shadow Trial 2.
Alright, well, we're about to go to bottom of the well.
Bottom of the well I think is a little less likely, but god, who even knows at this point?
I mean, we need to go to Spirit somehow. Good chance we might need strength. We don't have any strengths.
Well, the reason I would say might consider bottom wells is because we have active non-dungeon path hints.
Yeah, we do have them. I wonder if this is like a cleanup as a whole lot of child.
Yeah,
and then just go adult for a long time, maybe.
I don't. It looks like he will not be doing it. There's not much left to do as a child. And Natheirean has done a very long opening child route here, but I don't think we can fault him for it. He's gotten a lot of value out of it. Like, hey, this is also value. Maybe at least it's some bomb shoes. Because as we saw with
bomb shoes, we have a bomb bag. However, it is shoes.
as we saw on Egodev's side, there are a couple of tricks and places in the game where you want bomb shoes over bombs.
That's true. I don't know if Natheirean can do bow extension.
And if you're not comfortable with it, 110% easier to just have the bomb shoes. Or if you want peaks. There's no peaks, there's a couple stuff in water. Death Star, for clarity, yes, the magic in the grave is locked by the chicken's magic logically. The Composer's Grave Torch with the stick is not in logic, you just see people do it a lot.
It is in fact a trick that is not in logic. It does require being quite good at the jumps.
That is not the most chaotic Scarecrow song I've ever seen, but it's there. It's there.
Will there be anything in the well?
Again, considering our layout, I'm thinking the answer. I'm not feeling optimistic.
Oh, Egodev is about to. Something was on.
Is
bomb bag.
Bomb bag. Okay, there's strength.
There's strength. Okay, there
That's actually really good for Natheirean because he's going to go into. Okay, never mind. I think I think that the well's great. The well's awesome.
What do we got? Well, we don't know yet.
Do a bunch of checks.
Well, if we get a second strength or something, it will be great. Another bow.
Verifying.
Okay, where was our first?
Our Forbodongo's cavern is. This verifies our path in. Wait, what? This verifies that our path in Dodongo's cavern is either in the back or the scale. I want to go turn in that... Oh, no, I don't need to. There's nothing like Hylia. You need to do lab dives on earliest
Did they just get pushed away by the hand?
I think he did, yeah.
I've never seen that before.
But yeah, you need to do lab dive at earliest convenience.
Yeah, I'm looking at these.
There is... I think there... Either there is something else in Dodongo's cavern, we don't actually have our path item there, or we need to go to lab dive. That's actually a really big Wanderer bow find.
And
I think that's something people don't...
something in Domain that's about to get picked up, right?
Yes, the, claim check.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, this is one of the great, advantages of going to, like, finding your other wanderers, finding wanderer items, because then you can determine which items are path, which items are wanderer, and starting to narrow down your, basically some weird path things. Like, you can have, in this case we're looking at, okay, yeah, iron boots and hookshot. You might be able to figure out if that scale is actually talking about doing a gold, so using the gold scale for its only logical exclusive check. The lab dive. Natheirean's got a very big information advantage there.
Yeah, if he can parse it out.
Yeah, that's something
unfortunately,
where...
lack of warp songs is kind of annoying for being like, as a rush adult and then go rush the lab. Yeah, okay, you gotta run there.
With what serenade?
You gotta run there. Don't even have Eponas. That is the only child song you're missing.
I mean, Kayla does make a valid point here that the hover boots are not necessarily going to be path just to get the hook shot now, because we now know there is a hook shot on Ocarina of Memory game.
But we might very well...
It might still be path.
It might be the long shot.
Well, yes, but you can still use the hook shot to go get the long shot. The hook shot in Shadow is not...
Oh, that's what, yeah.
Exclusively locked by hover boots.
Well, we also got a fire tunic.
You did. You got that in Forest, but yeah.
You want to go back to fire?
Oh, I would love to get a fire. But I think
Isn't fire... Yeah, fire is still on our path to courage.
Seeing Natheirean in...
What are we doing with these?
Natheirean, I think, is going to be in Forest. With that full Forest kit and a warp right there.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you should... Could there be something in fire that's locked by Volvagia and your hovers are actually...
For that, potentially.
Yeah. Our Goron tunic was in Forest? Yes?
Yes, Goron tunic
also
was in
path
Forest.
to wisdom. Okay, so we... I mean, that would align. I guess the question is, like, do we get the hammer and Jabu or something?
Honestly, I think there would be something on Temple of Time. I think it might honestly be Lax. Considering we're looking at something Path and Jabu, maybe you have to beat Jabu. Maybe it's Lax. I don't know.
Well, also the Force Medallion.
Yeah, but
so
there's nothing else that really kind of I don't know. I just don't know at this point. This one is I honestly don't know. We're just gonna have to play this one out. The only thing I'm seeing I would go to if I was in this situation, I was trying to figure out some traction, I would do Forest. I think that's a great idea.
Would you do all of Forest?
I don't know.
Because Natheirean can full clear Forest now.
Natheirean can full clear Forest.
And if he wanted to, he could just go kill Phantom Ganon and come immediately back. He could decide to do the Courtyard Phantom Ganon.
Exactly.
And then come back. And if he decides that it's not good enough. The sad trombone of yes.
Oh dear.
Okay, well, Egodev should be about to get that long shot very shortly. Natheirean, there's your Goron tunic. Hold on, well, that was the only... Oh.
Thank you, Lagata. Thank you.
Will Natheirean pick up Greg for us? I think that's our next real question here.
I mean, it's Greg. Need I say more?
Okay, where are we going? Are we... We're going to Kak?
Kakariko.
Yeah. That's the direction that the back of the arrow is pointing to. I mean, I guess...
Yeah, so we can skip Ocarina Memory game, which could be impactful.
Yeah, I'm kind of... excuse me? You're doing what? But I saw... God, was it Chuckles playing a Blitz race or something and skipped it, and it was just like, why? Of course there was something important there. Okay, I guess we are going to see chickens, because we are...
So here's the thing about Chuckles.
Oh no,
you skip them a million times. You'll skip them a million times, and you will never remember any of the times they don't punish you, and you will remember the times they do punish you.
I mean, as long as we get the torches lit, we're fine. We got that magic. And Natheirean disappointing me and not picking up Greg.
Yes, and Elagatua is right. You do Dompe first in this situation because Dompe sets the time of day to a very specific time of night.
You can always play Sun Song and...
Chickens are active whenever the sun is up. They're probably active at night too. You just can't see them. They're invisible.
Actually, there's no chicken coop. Where do they live?
They're just there watching somewhere.
All right, there's our Sun Song. Go pick up those chickens.
Yes. Time to acquire chickens.
Okay, there's Natheirean figuring out that Jabu has something. Don't know if you actually need to go or if you can bypass it for whatever reason. The worst is when it's like 80 for key logic.
Now, here's the thing. You already have to Inspire. Getting magic, if you really were pissed off at the chickens, you could just have to Inspire on them. It's an option. Is it a good option? Absolutely not, but it's an option.
Okay, so we're heading back to Ganon's castle, and we are going to be able to check Spirit Trial.
Yes, unfortunately, Natheirean has not yet dipped the first check in fire, so we'll not be able to show Shadow Trial
we do
2.
not have... Can't do Shadow 2. But that's a little more than we saw with Egodev. And I wonder if Natheirean will also climb. Because Natheirean's going in knowing that this is actually on the path.
Yes.
Egodev did not know that at the time. So Natheirean might just be pushed to be a little more thorough. That climb is slightly annoying because it is the longer check.
Listen, I don't want to hear anything about more chickens unless there's chickens everywhere. I want chicken sanity.
Egodev is going to get the same thing of Magic 2.
He will.
Will he remember that he can just use Dins?
I want to just, like, walk into Fire Temple and see a chicken there.
What would be, like, the equivalent of Master Quest, but with chickens everywhere, instead of, like, the cow heads everywhere in Jabu?
Yeah. You have to get all the dungeons to find the chickens, since there's a chicken hiding in every dungeon, just like there's a chicken hiding in Adult Kakariko. It's like, where's Waldo just for chickens?
We remembered we have Dins.
Very good.
Alright, go get your magic. Your second magic.
It looks like Natheirean is going to try and throw the bow extension.
Oh, wow!
Oh,
right
that
there.
was slick. Very nice.
And unfortunately, it's nothing!
Unfortunately for Egodev, but...
Okay, I guess we're gonna climb. Good thing it was a heart refill.
Yeah, that was very smooth.
Okay, Egodev is... pausing for a moment. Like he's not sure where he's going. Maybe he's gonna go to the well.
I mean, the well is a very dense location if you're still, like, trying to fish for some direction and you need time to think.
Yeah, we're in CAC. We can do it. We have ZL, we have explosives.
There is a big chest in the validation test.
Okay.
Okay, so you would have seen that.
I was gonna laugh if it was actually Shadow 2. That was our only big chest.
It would just, again, reminder, we can access that. Just with items we've seen. And it's a hammer. That is...
So we are going right back to fire.
Yep.
And we are going to pick up that hook shot and equip the two... No, we are not going right back to...
Look, he is going right back to fire, yes. Because,
he's right.
He doesn't have...
He never actually Bolero.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Oh,
so we're
going to
pick up Bolero. We're probably going to pick up our hook shot and immediately go kill Wolvagia.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go see what our song is. I mean, we have our tunic and we have 5 hearts anyway.
Yeah, the tunic
please,
could possibly be our path
don't die in the well just from falling over and getting hit. That would be a little embarrassing.
Dying is slow.
It is.
Oh, this feels very bad for Egodev, just like blanking and clapping for validation. when it was completely
Well,
illogic.
that may have been a decision of it's a one check and I haven't, it's a one check that takes a bit longer and I haven't seen Ganon's castle path yet.
Yeah.
It might just be the calculation of I'm leaving behind these other checks also, so you know what? If I gotta come back, I'll do them all.
I'm not sure if I love that decision, though, considering that if you're coming back, it's after getting a lot of items, so it's much, much deeper in logic. If it was a different area, it would be something different, but the main chunk of items inside Ganon's castle is behind 3 strengths.
Did
we are
Ego
halfway
also,
through.
like, not... Was Egodev, like, on low health or something when he was in Ganon's castle, maybe?
Oh, hey. You don't need
second scale.
Yeah,
okay, hold on.
wait a second. We have a hammer. 2 scales. Is anyone picking up what I'm laying down? We should be going to, we should be doing lab dive.
Yeah.
I was already thinking lab dive. We had a DMC path to something, right?
Yeah,
we had DMC path to wisdom.
Yeah, we did. Path to wisdom.
Although I don't think that's...
It was both iron boots and scale.
Okay,
we're
so...
still missing our last path. And our wanderer.
Yep. Mirror shield.
Mirror shield.
Okay.
Wait, Spirit is our fire medallion. And Prelude is on Burning Cack. And we need another strength. Oh, Natheirean's gonna clear DC before... We haven't picked up the song!
He was trying to jump down, and he just missed the jump.
Okay.
I guess clearing DC, but I guess actually it's really there's probably a heads-up play on his part, because you might have thought about lab dive. Do you actually want to hike your butt down to Serenade for a maybe lab dive? Or would you rather clear this and find out if you're looking at... When you know you might be looking at potentially Nocturne. And also, then you know for sure whether you should be hiking your butt down to Serenade yesterday. But also, yes, you should go into fire.
Natheirean not going into fire is just... You know that there's a path in Ganon's castle. You were just given the hammer. You have a tunic.
I think this is definitely a...
Very fast.
This is bouncing off of missing that jump into Crater. No, wanting to fail it twice.
I also really hate DC and then having to walk back up.
Yeah, but this is bouncing
to Crater.
Off
that just like because DC puts you at the when you finish, it puts you at the bottom.
Yeah, it's not that much.
I feel
much further though.
Still, just a little bit more.
Okay, I was also in the middle of doing shoutouts, wasn't I?
Were we doing shoutouts?
I was trying to do shoutouts and I forgot about it, and then we got distracted by something.
Yeah.
I think it was distracted by not doing
6 minutes
cool
in.
things.
Sure,
Nat was doing
shoutouts.
cool things.
Everyone
speaking
put
of Nat,
your
doing
shoutouts in chat.
This is Natheirean, doing a cool thing. Egodev on the right is also doing a cool thing. It just wasn't as immediately attention-grabbing because we've already seen it. Both of them are cool, and both of them have done amazing work to get this far.
Follow them.
You should follow them. Yeah, you should totally follow them. Our trackers, who are keeping us on track. Artificial Red, Lady Draco, and Shannock. Thank you. Thank you for doing the tracking thing. Also awesome people. Also worth following. We got our restreamer.
Dastar, who I don't think streams really.
He streams occasionally and also puts
maybe.
me in the, also has ordered me into the containment zone for my sins, which is fair. And then there's me, jaxstronomy, and Miraba. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is awesome.
This is always fun. Yeah, respect to Egodev for those 69 rupees. It's been a long time.
The nicest strategies here.
Meanwhile, King Dodongo is dead. Haven't been paying any attention to that. I love how he's, you know, making the metal hand signals as he falls into the lava. It's always... Wait, what?
Blue fire.
Blue fire. Sure, why not?
Not in logic. Or not logically path. We have a long shot. Yes, scale is path in DC. We go to lab dive. I need to go to fire first, but go to lab dive.
Okay, now we're gonna run back up to fire. Just backlocking up feels so terrible to me. I don't know why it does. It just really, really does. Like, yeah, I guess it doesn't take that long. But it's still time you wouldn't have to spend. I guess part of it is often, you're wanting to go clear Goron City after finishing DC, and you gotta climb all the way back up again. Yeah. Because you maybe found something in DC.
That courage.
Hold on. Is that our... That's our last.
So far we've seen the hovers and the magic.
So the last remaining one would be skulls? Or
skulls could be there as
archery
well.
game?
We're looking at archery or 10 skulls, but it could just be that one of those is hovers and one of those is magic.
Yeah, but those are our remaining checks that might be something.
Yes.
No one's really picking up skulls, I think.
Nope. What if we need to...
Oh, Egodev picking up some bomb chews.
Good idea.
You need money. You need money.
You need at least like 60 rupees. Yeah, 60 rupees.
Yeah, you need money. You're not gonna... Bomb chews are really expensive.
You a double take.
Wait, weren't bomb chews in the well? Did Egodev skim everything past
I don't think
the strength?
Maybe he did, or maybe he walked past it.
No,
there was another bomb chew pack in the well.
There was, yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Natheirean has a long shot now. Let's go kill Vavagia. Egodev really wants those chews.
It's weird, because there was another chew pack in,
yeah.
There was definitely another chew pack
Maybe,
there.
Maybe just save scummed, though. Everything.
Yeah.
After the strength. Maybe forgot.
Yeah, maybe just, going forward
Maybe
here.
just forgot that there was chews there.
Oh no, I see an oh hear me out. This always ends well. Lens in Ganon's for Wasteland Crossing. Yeah?
I am sighing loudly.
Loud. I'm still feeling this, Vavagia fight looks really good.
Having a tunic, pretty useful here. You don't have enough chews, and you don't have a big Goron sword. And there we go, we're down. Alright.
Easy as you please.
Now this... To me, is there a key or not a key?
Or is it just for the song?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Honestly, with the, Bolero,
if there's an item, I'm rushing back to check the song.
Honestly, I rush to check the song anyway.
Well, sure, but I'm probably not coming back to fire if this is an item.
And so it is. It's the Stone of Agony.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
There is nothing more for you here. Go to the Temple of Time.
Go to Temple of Time.
Unless there is, and it's just deeper in fire, but you know.
But no, there was no item of Vavagia. There was an item you were not key locked. Yes.
Precisely. That's a really
Which
nice...
to me is really what I would go off of.
That's like really kind early fire. I'm not going to say it's kind fire until the seed's done, but...
Sure. Okay, let's...
Very kind early fire.
Okay, there it is.
Yep, Requiem.
There's our Requiem.
Makes sense.
Yep. And what are we doing now? We are...
Going back for Shadow 2? Really?
And then Requiem out?
Oh!
What are we...
I don't know.
Why... I'm not sure why else we would be walking out right now.
Are we actually going to Lake?
I guess we are.
Like, I think that's fine.
Yeah, no, sure, if you're...
It's slow, but it's fine.
And then you just warp out with Requiem. Sure. If you've been setting aside your lake stuff.
Both the scales...
This is the last thing I'm going to do before I cross the desert.
There was a scale on Courage, and Dodongo's Cavern was Path. There was a scale on Courage, and there was nothing else in Dodongo's Cavern. Natheirean is very aware, as I can tell, that this was, but Natheirean is very aware that that scale is the only path item in DC. He actually went back aggressively, explicitly to check it.
What's gonna be there?
Yeah, Lab Dive has something. Or I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. Yeah, I'm doing water while you're down here. Not a bad idea.
I mean, yeah, you can just kill Morpha and bail.
Yeah, I would be okay with that.
It's unfortunate that you have to step in to get the stone, otherwise you just kill Morpha and leave.
Exactly.
It's always funny to see that. Alright, let's sink down or dive, your choice.
Yeah, Lab Dive is actually logically important looking. Interesting.
Alright, and here goes Egodev, actually going to be a little more thorough in fire.
It's Rudo's letter.
There's Rudo's letter. Okay, alright.
Which we know is on path.
Yeah, Jabu
is on our path.
Okay, and here goes Natheirean. Into water. Okay, so what is in Jabu? Strength?
Okay, so whatever we're looking at, I don't think it's long shot locked. Or hook shot locked. Well, long shot locked, pardon me. Let's see. Whatever we're looking at, I don't think it's long shot locked.
Something's in Jabu.
Something is in Jabu, but we
still don't have our Wanderer.
And yet, Lab Dive is path for both. Fascinating. Oh man, we have double raid from Nasli and Alwafa. Welcome in, y'all. Thank you for the raid.
Hey everyone, how was your race? I'm guessing you were doing a race? Who knows? Maybe it was a practice. Season 6 settings. Well, except Season 6 hasn't been settled yet.
No, it was, I think Alfalfa Field was, just threw a whole bunch of stuff at the wall.
Alright, one way of doing it. And there we go, there's more for down. Just repeatedly stab in the direction of the wall.
Just stab at it. A little bit of a mess was the description. Wonderful. That's what we like to hear around here. So What the hell are we looking at? I don't know, is the honest answer. We have a clear overlap here, looking at getting to this Rudo's Letter in Lab Dive. Behind
okay, what's been rolled out at this point? That might be better.
God, I don't know what has... Oh, Dodongo's Cavern?
We have been all the way through Dodongo's Cavern. We had a few things, including a Triforce piece.
It's a long courage path, but we also know that Spirit is on Wisdom.
Wisdom. So we have 3 paths for courage. They are Fire, which is so far our hook shot, DC, which was a scale, and Kakariko, which is either hovers or magic.
Yeah, the DMC courage is actually not the Iron Boots. May not have to be the Iron Boots. It can be both. The DMC Wisdom is not the Iron Boots. Unless there is some... Yeah, DMC Wisdom is not the Iron Boots. I'm almost comfortable saying that. I think it's... Wisdom is the 11 path. I think it's the scale, because both of them need the, you need to get Singing Jabu. We're just running out of space on that path. Currently that path contains one of the things with Kakariko, Goron Tunic, Hammer, Zelda's Lullaby, both scales, Requiem's Spirit, and then the Rudo's Letter and the Boomerang. So we're only missing 2 items on there. And one of them is in Spirit, and one of them is in Jabu.
So I assume Natheirean is just gonna go do Spirit as much as possible in the hopes of finding Boomerang, hopefully, or if not, maybe Strength 2 to revisit Spirit as an adult.
Oh heck, where did we get that slingshot?
It's Serenade. There it is. If you had played Requiem first and then gone over to the lake.
Yes, you really should play and then
check the song if you can reset back, and it will take just as much time. Okay, yeah, our slingshot was Lost Woods Bomb Grotto.
Okay, so that was not CAC.
I love that you can defeat a stone statue with a slingshot.
It's just it's a very powerful slingshot. It's so powerful you can't use it when you're an adult.
Okay, so Egodev is going to do the slightly smarter. See what the song is in Requiem. So the thing is, either way would have been faster if Natheirean had thought about it, because you can either take Epona over to Lake, or you'll just get Serenade.
Exactly. But again, like, if you're just zooming in on that idea.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to think about in Triforce Blitz. We do have the advantage of not running it.
Alright, we have about an hour. We were at an hour and 20 minutes in. So 2/3 point, roughly.
Yeah, it looks like Natheirean was doing some autopilots of lower spirit.
Going towards a check that he's dead.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, been there, done that.
Wait a moment. I don't have to do this.
Heads up,
right, we are scumming our key. What was on? Actually, I didn't see at all. Was there anything on the ferry?
I did not see anything on the ferry.
Did anyone see what was on the ferry?
Plus ferry dead? Okay.
Excellent, thank you.
Just some health, okay.
So there's nothing so far in spirit.
Well, we already have Din's Fire and Magic.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something in one of the magic checks here.
Looks like we forgot we have magic. And Din's. Unless we just really like climbing and grabbing the stick.
This is actually a little faster.
Is it? Okay.
The cutscene, the Din's cutscene's very long.
Okay. But we're doing flame storage anyway.
Yeah, the Din's cutscene's very long, so flame storage is actually a little bit easier. I would do
the backup. Oh my! Wait, what? Okay, you can just. All right. Can I climb the statue?
Sure. Nice.
You know, if you screw up the flame storage, then you have Din's.
Exactly. I very much prefer doing this room with a... Like, my rank of ways I prefer to do this room in particular is stick, fire arrows, Din's. Bow crap.
Yeah, bow crap very much at the bottom. Okay, that is a key. Alright,
yeah.
So that...
You really have to start doing the peek from the ground. This is something I'm still trying to get better at with the peek from the silver chest, because I don't remember to do it. But it really is way more obvious than you think it would be. If you are at all doubting whether or not the silver chest is a big chest or not.
Okay, because I don't know how the angle of that works as a child, because there are certain things that you would...
It looks
when you do them as a child, the angle is just not right.
Yeah, absolutely understandable. And that's at least something I was worried about when I started doing it, because I was thinking that I would just miss out on things that were big.
Okay, but if it really is big enough.
It's big. If you can see it, it's big. Silver's chest is not in logic. Wait, no, it is. With the long shot. Oh dear.
Stab, stab. Alright, let's see. Is it anything?
Unless the spirit path item is within the first two checks on the adult side, the spirit path item, which is Path of Wisdom, is logically locked by magic.
Okay, big chest. Oh no.
No, that's not it.
Oh no, because we have a tunic.
The tunic, I think I'm comfortable saying is a path item, but unless we need to go back to forest.
Alright, well, we need strength 2.
I think that that still needs to be tunic. That still needs to be... Yeah, it is tunic locked. You're right. Right.
So now what? We're looking for a boomerang. Or a strength 2. To keep on going with wisdom.
You're right. You need to be full to get back to get tunic. Absolutely right.
So I'm comparing what our runners have right now, and Natheirean has the advantages in items. Right? Wait, why is Natheirean in the water? I don't know what happened. Natheirean has a long shot because Egodev did not do Ocarina game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I assume this is not a mistrack.
Yes.
Egodev is also missing the gold scale, which was on the Hammer Fairy.
Crater Fairy.
And missing the mirror shield because we haven't pulled out. We haven't turned in the claim check. So I'm trying to recall when we Guess we could have done that after killing Volvagia. Actually, we didn't do anything else in Crater. We just went, after we got the hammer, went straight to Volvagia, I think is what we saw.
Yeah.
trying to replay this shit in my head is hard.
There's a lot going on.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm also the one, going back and forth through the notes sheet.
And trying to figure out what's going on with, what is it even pointing to?
Mm-hmm.
Natheirean also has a leg up on if we do actually need to do, Nocturne Shadow.
So what now? Where's Natheirean?
Back into forest, maybe, because, may not be clocking that. GTG, I think, is a strong play.
Okay. I mean, we have our long shot, so we can get over.
Yeah, this is GTG.
Mean, we're going to reverse because it's faster, but we do logically have access. All right, so Egodev is... Okay. I believe has also realized about the scale, and is going to go do the lap dive.
You can't do the lap dive as a child.
You can't? I thought you could.
Not with only one scale.
Oh, right, Egodev doesn't have the second scale. Right, because we're not clearing this shit out. I just saw that. It's amazing how that happens.
But you can do that with the iron boots and the hook shot, and considering that Egodev has Serenade, you can do that as an adult.
Yeah, and it's fastest to take Serenade with the owl, so we're gonna go back adult, and maybe we will go do the lab dive! Out of logic. Except it's actually in logic. Just don't have the right item.
So I do like the idea of looking for something in GTG, but again, that would be looking at, I don't know, maybe looking for strengths there would be good.
Mm-hmm. Strength or boomerang. First, we'll get a nice peek.
Yeah, the path item in GTG is the problem, because we don't have a... We would have a direct hint if there was a... We have overworld hints on both paths, so therefore, because GTG is a... since GTG is a dungeon, it would be hinted if it was a path area.
It could be Wanderer Strength.
Exactly. Wanderer Strength I like. I also like the idea of checking Gerudo Valley. Because you can check
we already saw that. Oh, you mean the rocks. Yes, we have not checked the rocks. I wonder if we're going to do that and run back over or what. Sometimes I see people save scum with that. You walk into GTG, save, walk out, check the rocks.
Yeah, for save from walking time. Definitely efficient.
Egodev hasn't done a bunch of field checks. Hasn't done this? Has missed maybe the rest of field? Oh,
ooh, there's something on top of the crews do have a big chest today.
Okay. And we're gonna check the Tektite Grotto. Although you have irons, so that doesn't...
Yeah, that would not be relevant.
Yeah, I wonder what Egodev has put together at this point. What is it anyway? Quarter heart. And we're gonna Serenade now? Great, okay.
Pardon me. So we'll see what's on top of the fortress. That's very interesting.
Actually, it looks like Egodev is gonna first go into water and kill Morpha.
He will not be killing Morpha.
Because we don't have a long shot. Damn it, I keep on forgetting. I keep on looking at this stuff and noting it and then immediately forgetting it.
Exactly. And unless he intends on doing some...
Meme arrows.
Not in this setting.
And... we're We left Lake and we're doing something else. Did we just remember that Crater had some checks you left behind?
Actually.
Maybe. Okay, please show us the maze. No?
Maybe looking at doing the maze up from the right side.
Right side first. We have Song of Time. It was our first thing.
I do like that peek in the peak right side first with Song of Time.
Right, there's your other scale. Okay, gonna pick up Mirror Shield. Unfortunately, we'll not have a chance to pick up the long shot.
Long shot was an Ocarina memory game.
Yeah.
So that is a long way outside of Egodev's path right now. On the other hand, I think that our boomerang has to be behind Strength 2, which is Wanderer, which is terrifying. Like I do, I've already made a hot dog pun today, so I'm already on thin ice here.
We have not done Zora's Fountain in any way. Okay, what's this? It's another bomb bag! Excellent!
Is that... That is not bomb locked. Both of our hook shots were unlocked.
Had Song of Time. You do need but you need to you need your keys or explosives to get to that room.
You can go around.
Yeah, if you want to do it that way. Ice arrows,
Logic
nice.
doesn't care about what's convenient, it just cares about what's possible.
Yeah, assuming that, hold on, we need hook shots, and then we just go and you need... I'm thinking about those platforms. Because you...
What? What
the bun hammer.
The bun hammer instead of the band hammer?
Apparently, the bun hammer.
I don't know what's going on here, but you know what?
Okay, what did we see anything? Is there anything here?
We will hold you to that statement there. Yeah, we have another raid. Thank you for coming on in with everybody's Sony Bad Luck. We have a Triforce Blitz race, and we don't know what's going on. It's exciting.
No, there's less than 30 minutes remaining.
Just thinking about our path counts, I think we are looking at our spirit item almost certainly has to be Boomerang.
Partially, we need strength too. And we don't even have that Wanderer hint, do we? I say,
nope.
Switching back to the notes sheet, we don't have a Wanderer hint yet.
We do not.
That could be strength.
Yeah, which is really unfortunate because it's like, oh, is this entire thing going to get decided despite the fact that Nath has played this, very well, like, has this item advantage. Like, is this really going to be decided by farming the money for a shield?
I mean, you hope not.
That would be horrendously bad.
Recent games was the last, or not the last piece, but I guess maybe the second piece was found like 90 seconds before the end.
Yeah. Lonnie Panda, thank you for the sub. Now you can do the, Silver Gauntlets whenever we get our Silver Gauntlets. That's the main attraction here. We need to do chicken with hammer emotes. And
the chicken squashing and the chicken, I don't remember what the gambling thing. The slot machine chickens.
Yeah, chicken slot machines. Is there any way of tracking what number of sphere they've reached? Manually.
Yeah.
I actually have a Gossip Stone tracker I have up that has, I've been dragging and dropping a bunch of items through while I've been talking here.
And what does it tell us?
It tells us that, again, that's why I'm kind of thinking we're looking at our spirit item being that,
Boomerang.
Boomerang, because otherwise we're just gonna run out of space on that path.
Okay, where is our strength?
Well, I want to see those hammer rocks.
Mm-hmm.
So, irons, Kakiri sword, we have... Let me see. Considering it seems to want us to be in Deku or Ice for some reason, for that path. Could be in Zora's Fountain, for all we know.
Alright.
Honestly, Zora's Fountain would be pretty tempting.
We got the letter. Turn in the letter. Go back adult. Go into ice with your bottle. Sure, we can do that.
Oh man, they don't have another bottle? That's dire.
I don't think so. I think they only got the Ruto's letter bottle.
No,
The Natheirean
bottle.
has ice. As blue fire.
Yeah, and there's a blue fire bottle also sitting in Graveyard, which the Natheirean can access with the long shot.
Can get it. Yeah.
Yeah, like, ice I'm not feeling because of the same reason we've been arguing with the no path thing. But...
Okay, well, Natheirean is clearing out lake. It looks like. We chose not to do it after killing Morpha.
There is an item
shoot
here in
the
water.
sun, but then immediately reset.
Ah, it's nothing important. Never mind. Okay, items for Shadow seem like a good fit. That would put... If we're thinking about Shadow, we'd be looking at what? We'd be looking at Nocturne. You would add on... Nocturne. You would add on... the 2 hook shots. You would add on the iron boots. You add on Nocturne Din hovers, and that takes you comfortably 6. So inside of Shadow is pretty solid guess for courage. Ooh, nice little hover boots there. Trick there, Egodev. Who needs a long shot?
You could just use the hover boots again. Adult fishing, unfortunately, is nothing.
Yeah, I think I'm coming around to this idea of the fact that we're looking at unhinted strengths and dumb spots. One was the well. Another one, just some other dumb spot. Spiritual rank, Jabba the Kakiri sword, with Jabba having a Kakiri sword and Deku being the path to wisdom. I could believe it. And if we are looking at something in Shadow, and if we can find another strength upgrade...
Where is that strength 2?
Yeah, if Natheirean can find this strength 2, he's in an excellent position to get at both pieces. But where is it? Again, I don't think ice. Maybe ice. Zora's Fountain I like a lot.
I mean, we can go there. It's in logic.
Yeah, if you're in it for water strengths, I'll just be a fair game. It's true. But I do like Zora's Fountain.
Well, we can clear it.
My favorite... Are we doing my favorite check in the entire game, Egodev? On 3.5
This is your favorite check?
You know how much of my favorite check it is? I have a well-known emote about it.
Uh-huh. There it is.
Deeper Forest, I'm really feeling.
You can peek this!
Wait, no.
You can peek this!
Oh, it's a hard peak.
Is it?
That peak is really dicey.
Oh, really?
So a lot of people don't know it exists.
I guess if you're worried that you're not having.
Oh, and there's Din's Fire, so if, yeah, and any sort of Firelock check would not be on.
Oh no! Oh no! We don't have enough time, I
check
think.
would not be on wisdom. Yes, that's 3.5 hearts is really not enough unless you're really, really being smooth with that. You have to get that perfect. You can do that on 3 or 4 hearts, but you have to get those Shellblade kills perfect.
Please have a Wanderer hint.
Or just have a strength upgrade.
Or that, Zora's River. Thanks! We knew that basically from the beginning. Is this a...
Or another bow!
No!
Oh, this is so disappointing.
Okay, what are we doing? We're backwalking somewhere.
We're backwalking too, though.
I don't...
This looks like Ice Fountain, but I would go Bolero
maybe,
on that.
yeah, I mean...
Are we going to
I don't...
Kakariko with the idea of looking at a...
I don't... I'm a little... What are we...
Well, you should see the one Red and I did yesterday. To be fair, I mistracked a song, which screwed me up, but the one path was completely incomprehensible.
So, what we're doing... Archery and CAC? What are we doing? Yeah, this feels pretty bad, and we're at less than 20 minutes.
Yeah, this is... I mean, if this pays out, it's wonderful, but...
But yeah, this feels like a really, really terrible seed.
But yeah, it is kind of frustrating that, like, you know, this entire thing was decided on, like, taking the extra seconds to farm for a shield.
Yep.
And if Nath finds another strength upgrade, he has all 3 pieces, just should not fall into his hands. They should just all fall into his hands. But...
Well, of course, certain point it's, do you have enough time? What is this? Oh, double defense, thanks. Yeah, if this was best of 1, it would feel really, really awful. Okay, Natheirean, you're going child, and what? What hasn't been done as child? What haven't we done that's also not been hinted? Hold on. Our...
Bombshoe bowling?
Sure, we do not have a market. I was just looking at the foolish. It's River, Kokiri Forest, Hyrule Castle, and Goron City.
This Natheirean did skip Bombshoe bowling, so it might be weighing his mind, so he's been playing a very...
Did we see Egodev do Bombshoe bowling?
I don't believe so. Jabu has no valid checks that are not boomerang locked.
So Jabu in Triforce Blitz, the boomerang chest, which is the first check you get to do, and the only one you can do without a boomerang, is forced to be a dead check.
A bunch of was barren, okay. Never mind then.
So essentially, you need both Rudo's Letter and Boomerang, and that's more choose. And we're going to keep on going. We are committed to clearing out water, looking for something.
It's a thought. Yeah, I want to see a strength here so much. This feels bad.
Please someone give us a strength. Like, just someone make the race decided on something other than that first piece. Please. Is that a big chest?
No, but
no, it's a small chest.
You can peek the dragon chest from here.
Sure, let's do that. What's the dragon? Small chest.
It's a key.
Or a key.
I think you probably could tell
it was
that,
not a big chest. I could tell that much. And we are going
back into forest.
Okay, back into forest.
I like back into forest. I like back into forest.
Sure, maybe it wasn't the Goron tunic. Maybe it was something else.
Maybe it was another strength in the other. Strength was available somehow, some way. I don't know.
What is our wanderer? I want to know what our wanderer is. Unfortunately, we've seen the first few of these forest checks.
Our known steps for wisdom are Rudo's Letter, Boomerang, Hammer, Zelda's Lullaby, both Scales, and Requiem of Spirit. We also believe that Magic and Goron Tunic are on the path.
Goron Tunic because Forest was scented and it's the only thing we've seen there. But we're getting another look at Forest right now. So unfortunately this is not terribly exciting because we are right now seeing checks that the other runners have already done.
Yeah, we might see Nath go a little further. But yeah, our kind of assumption right now is that we're looking at Kakiri's sword is in Jabu, and our other something else is in Deku Tree, and then Shadow is our final piece. But it looks like we're not going to see those, which is unfortunate.
No. Are we rolling with the ability to unlock the spoiler log afterwards? Isn't that part of the generator now?
That is indeed part of the generator now. I don't know if it was an action that was taken for this.
Because I really want to know.
I think Forest is in defensible play here because Goron Tunic is kind of a questionable path, and I'm sure at this point you're doubting whether that Goron Tunic was path at all, considering maybe there is a lens out there somewhere, and I just don't understand my spear key logic, because it does.
Well, okay, well, we're about to see maybe some new stuff in a moment from Natheirean. I mean, we first have to,
get past
what? I feel like this one needs a cute name, to be honest. You know, like we have the manager. I feel like it needs a cute name.
Yeah.
What do we call it?
Yeah, I'm not saying that I believe that. I'm not saying I believe that I can access the lens right now, but when you're like this deep in a sea and you have no idea what's going on with your life, you'll believe anything.
I don't remember what was on the top of Fortress, but Egodev's about to get it. I don't remember. What was it?
It was light arrows.
Oh, right. Okay, Natheirean is bailing and
going back to fire?
Yep.
Okay. That's not bad.
Okay.
They left both of our runners left a lot of strength
sure.
of a hammerlock fire on the table.
Is there a strength? Is there a boomerang? Or something? Is there a... That's courage. And we did get the hook shot. We're just looking for something. At 10 minutes left, we are looking for anything we can find. We don't really care.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate because these paths feel like they should have been untangleable except for the... just the harsh reality that we have two very odd... all of our strengths are unhinted. And we know our strengths are unhinted because we found one on the bottom of the well.
Well, we're missing the Wanderer, but we need multiple strengths here.
The one thing I am wondering, though, is neither of our runners have gone towards the fountain area. I do wonder if that whole fountain area could be onto something.
It's open. You could turn in the letter. You could in fact King Zora skip.
You have a blue fire. You have access to Ganon's castle. You have King Zora skip on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the strength is just there in the well, but then two strengths are behind Ruto's letter. Because the strengths can't be path, but if Ruto's letter locked two strengths, it would be path. It would also be path to lock multiple strengths.
Mm-hmm.
So there is some validity to going to hunt in the Ruto's letter locked areas. If you're trying to just also add on to it just adds more ammunition to those areas as, I guess I'm looking here, options. No, I don't think there's any idea here. I don't think there's any right or wrong answer. Apparently the wrong answer is wherever these runners have gone, which is unfortunate.
That seems about right, to be honest. Sucks to be them.
Well, apparently there is a right answer.
The seed is probably going, "You idiots! You just had to."
No, the right answer is go to the toilet to make Dastar happy.
All right, here we go. Oh no!
Body.
No. Oh, that's
at least he got it open.
Oh no!
You're not living the toilet at one heart. Oh god.
Maybe you can get some hearts off the keys. Right? Maybe you can manage that.
Yeah. This room. I've died in this room on low health before.
Oh really? Oh no! Like
Egodev has died in this room on low health before. Oh, I'm sorry, Egodev.
I feel like you just equip nuts and start spamming them.
Just try and walk as far back as you can and use a bow to handle that. I was trying to be relatable and instead I cursed.
Natheirean taking advantage of those hover boots.
Nice.
Now the really slick thing is when you drop the bomb also as you jump up the block.
Oh yeah, I do not have that down. That looks really good though.
It does. It's just like you just dropped a bomb out of nowhere. Oh, just missed that one. And we're trying to deal with the... Might have to do this in several trips.
Yeah, you gotta get out of there.
And there's nothing there.
Nothing there. You already got your day-to-day, Death Star.
Guess how would we know if the spoiler log is gonna be unlocked?
This entire seed belongs to the toilet. Yeah, I think I'm in agreement here. This one feels very bad because we don't have any direction about what to do.
Just, I'll go to this dungeon. Okay, I'll go to this dungeon.
Unless the
ones
answer
that you really want to get to are locked.
Yep. So yeah, let's just all... While we're listening in the last 5 minutes of the seed, hey, just a reminder, these runners have been going through it today, so give them a follow, reward them. You tend to not get a lot of traffic or views when you're being restreamed on your own channel, so just, if you like what they're doing...
Follow
Drop
them
them a
anyway.
follow. Go see them. Go see what they're doing when they actually get to hang out with you.
Natheirean has been doing a few different kinds of seeds recently. I do not know what Egodev has been doing recently, to be honest. But give them both a follow. All right, is there anything on Pierre? We will find out very soon. I mean, it won't be useful, but, you know, it would be nice if we could find a strength 2 in the last 3 minutes.
It would be really nice to see, just so we have some clarity.
Just find out where the Wanderer Hintstone is.
Like, maybe here? Oh, this would be nice to know for clarity, but oh god, Pierre? No.
It's another wallet!
That is definitely a path to Goron Tunic, wow.
Okay, that, okay.
That is looks like an extremely convert path Tunic.
This...
Yeah, honestly, deeper in forest.
Watch, there was like a strength on 10 skulls.
Honestly.
Okay, what's this?
What's this? No.
Okay, not that either.
The strength of 10 skulls adding ammunition to my, just do the 10 skulls check.
It's not hard to get to 10 skulls. It's really not.
Yeah, this is really bad.
How do we... Who rolled this? Can they tell us what we... It looked like Natheirean was asking about the spoiler log. And I don't think ever got a response on whether there should have been the spoiler log turned on or not. And Natheirean is just saying, okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm going to stop running around. I'm just going to maybe hit the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I understand that feeling. So, yeah, this is going to be putting Egodev up 1 on this absolutely troll seed, and no... Yeah, Fountain... I feel like Fountain or Deeper Forest.
Yeah, by process of elimination, yep, there's only so many places it can be because we cannot get to Shadow. We are stuck in Spirit.
We've gone through Forest. We've gone through
most of
Forest, all of Fire.
Yeah.
Almost all of Fire.
Water.
All of Fire.
We can't get to Deku. We can't get to Jabu. Or we can get to Jabu. We can't do shit to Jabu.
I do wonder if it actually is like my spitball that it was also Ruto's letter path because it locked like 2 strengths or something dumb like that.
Yeah. We did not see Shadow Trial 2. I don't think.
Ruto's a left, I don't feel like should have pushed you, thought maybe think about Wanderer's strengths, but yeah, like I'm surprised that was something that neither of them checked. Like, I don't, because again, Jabu's path. Jabu's path, you need it done, right? But I am surprised neither of them went back for it.
Can we ask them to have someone go to Fountain for us?
If they won't, I will.
Someone
I'll download it.
Please go to Fountain. I want to know.
Here, I'll download the dang seed and find it.
Okay. Well, Dastar is asking if anyone will please check Fountain.
Hello, I'm so sorry about this seed.
I mean, I rolled it, so that's typical.
It was special.
Someone wanted Fountain, like adult Fountain, I assume?
Yes.
We have no idea, yeah. Adult
presumably because then we can check all of Fountain.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that would be great. We'd love to see if there's something there.
Yeah, first strength wasn't hinted, so there's 2 out there somewhere. Who knows where?
Yeah. my dumb spitball thought was like, what if Ruto's letter is also path because it locks 2 strengths? I don't know.
I mean, it's...
But that was like kind of conclusions we came to as we were watching both of you scour the game for another strength. So yeah,
I don't have much left, in all honesty. Like, I might have did Force pretty soon, but like, I don't know. Force is also slow.
Yeah. Yeah, so where do you think the pieces are now? Lagatu is asking.
If I had to take a guess, 1 in Deku, 1 in Shadow.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking as well. But yeah, I'm
assuming Ring is in Spirit adult side, and then Deku Sword is in Jabu, or Kokiri
That's
Sword.
our guess. Neither of you found another strength, so we don't know for sure.
Seal of approval.
So hey,
also he would like to apologize personally for this.
Loss for Team by a Shield, but a win because you received like an apology and a seal of approval. Because very sadly, this really was a loss on Team By a Shield. Like, that was really the time difference.
Really frustrating. I am personally Team By a Shield. Please get one.
I was saying that you were probably going to win on that decision, and that makes me very sad. And
then, of course, I was almost about to put my shield just to flick it when I saw that one in Cowan House. Not Cowan House, in Impa's house.
Impa's house.
Yeah.
If I can shield turn properly. Or do skips properly as well. That'd be helpful.
I'm thinking, wow, I saw someone else do that. Oh, right, I watched you play earlier with this setup. That's why this setup looks familiar today.
I used to have like no trouble with this, but lately I've been having. I'm not sure if I'm just like doing it wrong, but like I've been having issues with it.
This is a new one for me. Yeah, this is
like, yeah.
Yeah, I do a variant of the Lagatua setup, so. But as we said, like as I've said a million times, everyone has their like own fingerprint on the KZ skip. Everyone just like has their little tiny amounts of variance in how they do KZ skipping. You can just tell exactly who it is by how they do it.
Yeah.
So when is game 2?
Why am
tomorrow, yes?
Yeah, we're tomorrow at 3 Eastern.
That's correct. Okay, I was wondering about the bot because it says in just a few hours, and that is not, in fact, just a few hours.
I mean, it is just a few hours, depending on your definition of a few. Hello, Egodev, welcome in.
Hi. Oh, what a scene. I don't even know what to say.
Congratulations on the victory for Team Never Buy a Shield.
Yeah, I was glad.
That was literally it.
Oh my god! Like when I started to get the paths, etc., I wasn't feeling so confident to track all the steps. So I started to do everything at least in until 1 hour mark. So there. And then I made so many mistakes mechanically. I wasn't very well today for it. So at GTG, excuse me.
What?
Yeah, like I was saying, I died too many times in water and stuff like. In GTG, I've lost faith at all with the seeds. So I was like very disappointed, like saying Natheirean probably has 2, and I'm gonna lose this.
Yeah.
Sadly not in Fountain.
Okay. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out where another strength upgrade can possibly be.
Yeah. There has to be
answer
2.
Is we don't know.
Don't like. Were they like both like next to each other somewhere in the same dungeon, like in water or something? Like.
Well, I can have cleared water. Ice can still have it.
I believed in that wallet in Spirit, and that's complete bait.
Wallet in Spirit is definitely tunic locked because of keys.
Yeah, and then the other wallet I found was on top of a fire.
Oh, okay.
So they're both Goron tunic locked.
Yeah, that's why I believed in the wallet. So I was thinking, yeah, it's Goron tunic locked. So why not? Worst idea ever.
Yeah, I was excited about this one because this one looked like an interesting path than the I'm very sorry about these strikes. These are very disappointing strikes. It's very frustrating playing like that.
What was left for you, Natheirean, to clear?
I think once I found the strength, I was probably in go mode for both of them. I have I'm assuming that Ring is in Spirit, and Spirit has and Jabu has Deku's or Kahiri's sword. So I'm assuming Deku has the 11, and then Shadow has the 17.
So actually, I have a question. Would either of you like to quickly grab 10 skulls for us?
That was on the back of mine too.
Oh my god.
Because that's one of the other remaining options is 10 skulls, and I don't think either of you bothered with skulls.
I didn't collect a single one.
Yeah.
Me too. And I had 2 pens, and I was like, okay, magic.
Me internally screaming.
And I'm convinced I don't need any more to check anything anymore here.
Oh, we got a contender here in Ice. Get to use that convenient blue fire bottle I picked up somewhere. I think it was in DC.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I think so.
I hate this game. I was thinking about going to Ice. I'm like, Ice seems so bad. Like, what could possibly be in there?
Did I say something about the strength locking?
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you are still being shown for right now while you look around.
So we just saw that strength too.
There's another strength.
Everyone put your silver gauntlets in chat.
It was in fact an Ice. I wonder if there's another one in Ice. I'm just really curious.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be really funny, actually.
Because it sounds like between
both
me and
in
Egodev, we
ice.
cleared most of the game.
If my harebrained theory is right, I will laugh.
That the both strengths are locked behind Rudo's letter?
It is! It's right here!
Oh
What?
my god.
I hate it.
Unbelievable. Alright. When I
Jax.
Yep. Yeah.
Jax, I blame you somehow for this. Even though the seed was already rolled by the time you said that.
Yeah, that's the path is also Rudo's letter because it locks 2 strengths.
Alright, mental roll. When looking for strange to twice. Again.
Yeah, they're both in ice. Sadly.
They're both in ice.
Let's race.
I called it!
I was searching for a strange truth in last race.
Is this another big chest over here too?
Now it's ice. Unbelievable.
That is I can't believe I actually called that.
I'm curious how deep Rang is in spirit.
Okay, so okay, so that was the answer. There we go. Cool. Ice is not path because
2 strengths.
There are 2 strengths and there's another one so they cancel out. But the bottle is path.
Welcome to a quirk of Triforce Blitz.
But the Rudo's letter is path because you need at least one of those strengths.
Yes. If there are 2 of something locked behind the same item or items, but if they're locked by exactly the same thing, the same group of things, neither one of them counts.
Yes, and you also need it for Jabu, but I think it has to be reasonable deep. Because there's
the
fire keys.
Yeah. I'm assuming there's just no key at all, because Requiem is path. Unless lens is just nowhere to be found.
We've not seen a lens, so. But yeah, that was exciting. God, I wonder. 1 second.
Knowing my luck, it's probably on Twin Rova for the Rang.
It can't be too far. It's too far.
Is it too far? Is someone counter already?
I mean, your mirror shield was on
Bigoro.
Your mirror shield is on mirror shield was on Bigoron, so that would be 2 items for that. But yeah, I have the counts up. You have room for 2 more items.
I haven't been counting exactly. I just had a rough estimate.
Yeah, you have room for 2 more items on your wisdom path right now. So that's the Rang and the Kiri sword. Yeah, so that was fun. We'll be seeing you tomorrow. Hopefully you recover from this bullshit by then.
Cleanse your brain with something else.
Yeah, definitely.
But so that was exciting. So yeah, let's give everyone one more shout out.
Yeah, shout outs to everyone.
Hey, Natheirean, Egodev, awesome people, awesome runners. You can tell they're pretty cool people, so follow them. So trackers, Artificial Red, Lady Draco, Shannock. Thank you for being here, talking logic and keeping us on track. Thank you to our restreamer, Dustar, for keeping this thing going and not immediately punching me to the containment zone.
Yeah, there it is.
And thank you, Miraba, for being here with me doing commentators.
Well, thank you, Jax.
And thank you to Elagatua for the sad trombone, which I'll never unhear. Thank you so much.
May I come in and say a quick word here? Because, first of all, I think we need to get that freaking clip for the sad trombone in the Discord. But yeah, that was a seed. I am exhausted, and I didn't even follow what was happening. So, yeah, great race, and we'll see it again tomorrow, but hopefully not as bad. I don't think there's anything more I can say that hasn't already been said. But by the way, which type of magic chicken is your favorite, original or extra crispy? No magic chickens. Well,
Yeah,
I tried.
you could have done the KFC strat. You had Inspire, you got the magic. You could have lit the chickens on fire. I'm just saying.
I mean, when chickens has something useful and it's cursed already, but then it has magic and then it locks the other magic.
It's only 3 chickens. 3 chickens is not bad at all.
1 chicken is too many. Okay, anyway. Thank you guys for doing this race and for volunteering and for coming and watching it, and we will see you again tomorrow for Game 2. We will see if Egodev takes the bracket for himself or if Nath can force a Game 3.